Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to Review Sesh. If you've been here before, I really appreciate you coming back to visit me. And if you haven't been here before, give me one moment. Let me tell you who I am and what I do. My name's Mike, and what I do is I review federally legal hemp products and devices. So it doesn't matter whether it's a consumable product of any kind or whether it's a functional device of any type. We're going to be looking at all of that stuff here on this channel. I really hope you enjoy the content I'm making for you, and I hope you stick with me for a while. So guys, over the past week I've gone through and I've had my revisitation of Vapid, and I've done a couple of flower reviews over the past couple of days, and today's going to be another flower review. But today we got something coming from another new brand that I have not tried before. Really excited about it. You guys may have heard of them. But before we get into that, I want to go over with you real quick and reiterate what it is that we do on my channel. And what I do here is I review federally legal THCa hemp. And if you guys aren't aware of what THCa is, THCa, or tetrahydrocannabinolic acid, was made federally legal with the 2018 Farm Bill. And tetrahydrocannabinolic acid is the naturally occurring compound on all hemp plants all over the world. It occurs naturally, and in and of itself, it is not psychoactive, guys. You're not going to get any elevated effects or any change just by consuming THCa. It has to first undergo a process called decarboxylation. And all that is, guys, is application of heat. Funny thing is, we've been decarboxylating our THCa hemp and since forever, and we've only just now got some new terminology. But what happens is, it doesn't matter whether it's the heat of the sun or regular environmental heat, or whether it's application of artificial heat by some flame or some electronic power, the way I like to use my products, that decarboxylates that THCa molecule, and it drops that A right off the end of that molecule chain, and it leaves you with good old-fashioned THC. The same thing that our fathers and our grandfathers and everybody else that we've ever heard talking about THC, they were talking about the naturally occurring compound on the plant. And we're putting it through the same process as they were, guys. We're still applying heat, and we're still, using the stuff in the same way. So, when you get your products, guys, you're usually going to be getting one of these. You should be getting one of these anyway. And this is a notice to law enforcement and the Postal Service. And this is a declaration of what's in the package. This just states that what you're getting in your package is 2018 Farm Bill compliant. It's very important to hold on to these, guys. Even when you're done with the product, you want to hold on to these. Very, very important. It doesn't take up a lot of space. I've got duplicates of these, and I still keep even the duplicates, because you never know when it's going to come in handy. So we're going to put that aside, and we're going to get right into it. And guys, today's Good Mood is sponsored by California Gold Farms. You might have seen California Gold Farms already, but it's the first try of them on this channel. And we're going to be looking at some Sherbzooka today. And really excited to try Sherbzooka. According to their website, it is a cross of Sherbet and Zookies. And Zookies is a cross of animal cookies and Gorilla Glue number 4. So really, really interested to see how much of that GG4 I'm going to be getting in this. So we're going to open it up. Smells very, very fruity. Very fruity for sure. Definitely with the sherbet coming out. Sherbet, whatever. Coming out well. And this is the first time I've ever seen one of these, guys. I've been reviewing these products for almost a year now, and I've never seen a boost pack like that. I know now that's actually pretty common. They're manufactured for that, and it's just the first time I've seen it. It's really nice. Having that in a cap, it leaves less space taken up in the in the actual container, and that's really nice. So we're gonna dump this out onto a tray real quick, and I'm gonna get a look at it, give you guys a look at it. Ooh, very, very pretty looking bud. Very pretty. Look at that right there, guys. Really nice looking. Smell on it is amazing. Really nice trim. nugs are fairly dense, really actually quite dense. Guys, I'm going to cut here real quick, and I'm going to get some good shots of this, and I'm going to get some good microscope shots, hopefully, too, and I'll be right back, and we're going to try it out. I'll let you know what I think. Hang tight. Alright guys, we're back, and I've got some good photos for you. We're going to be going in over here, and I'm going to be taking my grinder and grinding some of this up. I noticed in the course of taking these photos, guys, there is a lot of perps in this bud. There is a lot of purple in this flower. An awful lot. I haven't seen this much purple in a little while. And when you guys see the photos, you'll see what I'm talking about. Out of the grinder, the nose really comes out on this. Very, very fruity smelling. Very fruity smelling. Alright. Let's check the catch. See how keefy it is. Pretty keefy. Got some in there. Alright. I'm going to be trying this today with a couple of devices. I'm going to go back to the Vapit WPA, the water pipe adapter kit. This was my first kit from Vapit, and I still really love it. It hits like a champ with the water pipe. It's crazy how well it hits. So we're going to be going with that one, and as usual I'll be running with the thermal twist as well. Really excited to see if I get any of the Gorilla Glue from this. I'm smelling an awful lot of the Sherbet, and I'm kind of expecting to get a lot of Sherbet, but I'm interested to see if I'm going to notice any of the Gorilla Glue. And we're going to be pulling both of these through the October piece from the weed box. Alright, let me get situated here. As usual, we're just heating it like normal. This shouldn't take 15-30 seconds depending on the strength of your flame. I normally heat about 20 seconds. This is some pretty dark bud with all the perps in there, guys, so I'm going to have to watch it extra close for any color change. We're watching. I'm starting to see a little bit now. There we go. Yeah, it's changing now. Should be good for a hit. Okay. The Sherbet comes out. The Sherbet is very strong on the initial. A little more heat on there. Alright. Have an idea what to expect now. There's something else other than the Sherbet in there, and it's got to be coming from the Zookies. Like I said, the Zookies are a cross of Animal Cookies and Gorilla Glue number 4, and it's a little something. It's different than your standard Sherbet, for sure. It's got a little bit of that earth in there. A little bit of spice. I'm going to try it with the thermal twist now. Tell you what I think about that. Okay. Yeah, the Sherbet's really dominant, but the Zookies is definitely there. It's definitely not just your Sherbet. This isn't just another rainbow Sherb. You know what I mean? There's the glue. There's the glue right there. I got it. I got a taste of it right there. Really nice. And it sticks on the palate. It sticks on the palate. It's staying in the mouth for a minute. So I'm looking at the description on here. And let's see what we got here. So it's a hybrid strain. It says it's evenly balanced. I can kind of see that. I'm not getting much of a not getting much of a sativa hit or anything like that. So it's definitely got balance to it. You know what I mean? And it's creeping. It's not hitting super fast. It's creeping. Flavor is extremely smooth, very sweet. Bit tart. Bit not sour, but a bit tart. With some spice. It's interesting, and it is changing a little bit as the flower is getting a little more toasty as I'm taking more draws with the thermal twist. It's caramelizing a little bit, getting a little almost nutty, I want to say. But it's really, really nice. Really nice. The first few pulls were strong sherbet, and then I did get a bit of that glue. It's a bit tart, changing to a bit of nuttiness the further I go with the vapor. And it's vaping pretty well. I mean, look at this. It's toasting up pretty well. It's not getting too dark too fast. Tells me a lot of this vapor I'm getting is coming off the keef. And stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's yeah, that one's still got a few left to hit. Wow. I'm really impressed with how much vapor I'm getting, how fast it's milking up in this thing. And I might only be about halfway through this bowl, guys. This is very, very keefy, very dense flour. And I'm getting quite a lot from one bowl. It's really nice. Flavor is nice. It's definitely sherbet, like I said. I've had plenty of sherbet, and this is a great example of sherbet with a little something extra. It's sweet, like your typical sherbet. It's got that mixed fruit, like you'd expect, but it's also got a tartness to it. You know, coming from the Zookies. You know what I mean? It's got that glue and the animal cookies mixed. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's kind of complex, though. I gotta say, it's kind of complex. The mixtures of the sweets and the tarts, and it's really nice. I like it. I don't know what more to say about it. It's an interesting flavor profile, and one that I haven't had in a while. It's probably due to the fact that it's been probably a couple of years since I've had a good Gorilla Glue. And the last animal cookies I had was, goodness, probably 7 months ago, maybe. So it's definitely got the uniqueness coming from the Zookies, I would say, along with the sherbet. You know, I've had an awful lot of sherbet recently, but this is unique. Um, so I'm liking California Gold. I'm gonna be trying more of their stuff. Looking forward to giving more of their stuff a try, and you guys are gonna be seeing more of their stuff on my channel. Um, this one has been really interesting, and I'm sure the next one's going to be very interesting too. I happen to know what strain that is, and it's one of my favorites. And I'm sure you guys will like it too once you see it. Um, but here in the next couple days, I'm going to be doing something, might just be doing like a little sessions, you know what I mean? Not really reviewing anything, just getting up session and, touching base with you guys. Maybe a little morning wake and bake sort of things, aside from my regular uploads. Um, so be looking out for that. We're getting really close to 500 subs. Got maybe 10 to go, guys. We're really, really close. And I really want to thank you guys for all of your support. For, those of you who are returning every video. I know who some of you guys are, and I really do appreciate you coming back every day. I try to stay consistent with these things, and I hope that my little 15 or 20 or 25 minutes out of the day, helps brighten yours up. So, until I see you next time, guys, I want you to take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, your families, and, as always, don't sweat the small stuff. Don't focus on the small things, and try to always remember that, whatever you're going through, somebody else is going through something too. So, it's important to always remember to try to practice empathy and, try to put ourselves in the shoes of others sometimes. Communication is one of the biggest things that we're lacking in this world, in my opinion. And it's really been something that's been difficult in my own personal life. And really trying to stress communication with my loved ones, and I encourage all of you guys to focus on positive communication with people, because that's the way we achieve great things. So don't sweat the small stuff, and just communicate. Be cool to one another. You know what I mean? Like Bill and Ted say, be excellent to each other. Until I see you next time, guys. Like always, I want you to stay lifted and stay blessed. Peace.